We stay at the Safari Hotel at Beekse Bergen, and we have asked our viewers, what questions do you have about Beekse Bergen? And a lot of questions came in about the app. So my name is Joost from Dutch Theme Park Network, and let's dive into the app of Beekse Bergen. We discovered that the Beekse Bergen app can be very handy. You can download this app for free in the iOS store or on your app store at Android. As soon as you open the app, the logo of Beekse Bergen appears. Then you come in home and you can see all kinds of information. As soon as the app starts, you see this screen with 5 buttons underneath: Home, Discover, Map, My Planning and more. Let's start with the Home button. Here you find all kinds of information that comes in handy during your stay. We have linked our reservation and as you can see, this is our last day and we can quickly go to, for example, feeding times. Then we see all kinds of activities and it heads over to Discover. Back to Home, Eat and Drink, Transportation, where we can see transportation opportunities, and again it heads over to Discover. Helpful information about the 2 parks, Safaripark or Speeland, and all the restaurants that are available. We can also find some information about the animals we can see at the attraction park. And down under there is even a YouTube video of one of the television programs that is produced by the Beekse Bergen, but that one is in Dutch. Heading over to Discover. Here you find all activities in the resorts and the parks. You can see what you can do, for example a private game drive. If you want to book the private game drive, you push Game Drive and Reserve. Then your online browser will open and you will come to this Dutch page. You can use Google Translate to translate this page, but you can also head over to the reception of your resort and they will help you to fill it out. Back to the app. You can also favorite some activities so you can find them easily or add them to your planning on a certain date, on a certain time. Let's say 11, select and plan. As soon as you put something in your planning, you can see it all at the button My Planning. There are also some suggestions what to do in the park, and you can choose to add them to your activity planning or to discard them by pushing the thumb down button. The button Map comes in handy navigating the parks, because Beekse Bergen is quite a large park and you can easily miss out some things. If you go over to Park and you say I want to do the Safaripark, and we see all kinds of dots and we see a blue button, and this blue dot is where we are right now. We are currently at the Safari Hotel. But when you're in the park, you can see all kinds of points and you can put them. Here's the start of the car safari. And here I have all kinds of other spots, for example the Safari Square, the lunch and dinner at Wanyama, but also I can see which animals are where to see. And when I push the button near the animal, I get all kinds of information about this animal. Do you want to switch between the parks? That's quite easy. Push More, View Info from other parks, and then you can say I want to see Speeland for today. And then I head over to Speeland with all the information for this part, and at that moment also that part of the map will light up so you can see what to find where at Speeland Beekse Bergen. You can also choose to see hotel or resort stays, and at that moment the same will happen, but for the resorts that are at Beekse Bergen. What's more to discover? At the More page you can also manage your booking. When you do this, Also, the internet will open with a Dutch page, but this one is easily to change to, for example, English. You can log into your account and do all kinds of things you need to do for your reservation, for example, reserve restaurants or add some extra activities. Notification preferences, do you want push notifications or not? Language settings, change the language of your app. I'm on English right now, but I can also choose Dutch, German or French. Be aware that the pages in other languages can differ. For example, yesterday we were at Speeland and we wanted to see on what time the boat to the lake resort departed. We couldn't see this in the English version of the app, but it was in the Dutch one. So be aware, if you can't find something in the app, it might be that it's not updated in your language. You're not stupid, just ask one of the employees. There is in Sing and Dance with Jumbo. It's a referral to a Spotify playlist, the attraction pass, with all the information about the attraction pass that's included for your stay at the Safari Resort or the Safari Hotel, and that you can book when you stay at Lake Resort. Directions for the use of the different resorts, practical information, and of course there's a contact button as well. Here you find emergency phone numbers to contact guest service when needed. And of course, as last, review our app. Is this app very user-friendly? Not always. I find myself seeking for some information myself sometimes. But I hope that this information will help you out to use the Beekse Bergen app even better, because it's a really good companion. For example, when you want to know which times the bird safari is. You can see this in your app as well, and you can plan it easily to your activity planner. And this activity planner will help you to enjoy the resort as much as possible and don't have to be in a rush or a hurry. When you're going to use the Beekse Bergen app, you of course need mobile data. At the Safari Resort there's a quite good Wi-Fi network, but in the parks it isn't always available. So make sure to check your mobile data plan before you visit. We hope this information was quite helpful for you. If you have any questions about the Beekse Bergen app, let us know down in the comments and we would love to help you out. Enjoy your stay at Beekse Bergen and we hope to see you in our next video. See ya!